Mr. Davies! Mr. Davies, please, do you have a minute?
I knew this was gonna happen.
Do you have a minute?
I don't know anything about any offshore accounts.
No. We just want... Okay, you know what? We'll ask her. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I ask you like a quick question? 1 or 2 questions?
Sure.
Okay, what do you think about the Groggers?
Who?
Oh, is this his house? Oh, is that him? Yo, Mr. Stamen. Doug.
Yeah, I'm not doing this now. It's not.
No, wait. Could you please ask you a few questions?
I'm late for
Just
something.
just like a few minutes, really. Just a few quick questions.
Yeah, get on with it.
All right.
You gotta give her a get, 'cause she don't love you no more.
Oh, we just want to ask you for a question about the Groggers.
The Groggers?
Yeah.
Why? I don't have time to answer any
Just
questions
a
about
quick-
the Groggers.
a quick,
What
like,
exactly is this in reference to?
The Groggers, the Jewish punk rock band.
I might have heard of them.
You know what? Hold on. We'll do this again. Hold on. So first of all, I gotta ask you. No one can really tell how old you are, man. How old are you?
That's disgusting. I'm turning 23. About a week.
23. So let me ask you, if you're only 23, what inspired you to write a song like Get?
You know, I've always sort of seen myself as a person of the people, and I was highly motivated to be the voice of the voiceless. And by voiceless, I don't mean people that have damaged voice boxes or physical ailments affecting their vocal cords or anything like that. God forbid. I mean people who just don't know how to stand up for themselves.
When you talk about words like progressive rock, alternative rock, that's what the Groggers all about. You know, that's what they have. We're talking about something that is not of the norm. You have the usual. We're not interested in the usual. That's why I manage them. That's really the only reason I manage them. If it wasn't for that, there wouldn't be much going for them, to be honest with you.
So I gotta ask you, how long have you been listening to the Groggers for?
All my life, forever, man.
I mean, they've only been a band for like a year. How did the Groggers come to be?
So, Craigslist.
Ah, alright, that's a good way to get people. What can you tell us about the fiasco from last Wednesday at the dreidel competition when 2 died and 14 were injured?
Dreidel competition? This is clearly a misprint. I don't know where you're getting these outrageous lies and propaganda.
I mean, right here, you can read the title with me in the New York Times headlines right there. 2 die and 14 injured at dreidel competition as Groggers go crazy.
Again, these papers go so out of scope. Every single rock band that you have seen that has been popular, the first reviews are always terrible. They're just terrible. And besides, this is probably like I probably wasn't even managing the band when this took place. I have no recollection of an event where there was any type of violence.
Right. So when did you start managing the band? How long have you been with them?
I've been managing the band now for it's been a few months since we've hit it big, and I've been trying my best to keep everybody together. It's been like I said, violence free.
Right. So this is last week's New York Times.
Oh, last week's New York Times, you say? Well, I'm sure that the Groggers weren't able to make the event. We have so many concerts on the agenda. I mean, surely you don't think I wouldn't remember an event where people were...
Why do you think it would say at Groggers event if they weren't even there?
Right, listen here, okay? I don't know where this interview is being shown, all right? But you better keep this between... I had nothing to do with that. We went on, we did the show, things escalated, things turned up a notch. Right? I have nothing else to say.
You ever wonder how they cram all that gram into golden grams? Not really.
Well, you've done it. You've finally done it. We're being sued.
Damn it, Doug.
What? Didn't your mama ever tell you not to chew with your mouth open? But if we're having legal troubles, I got this uncle who can help.
Silence! Enough about your promiscuous uncle. Didn't you hear what I said? Now all of you shut up and listen to this.
Whoa, when did we get a record player?
Dude, it's 2011. Everyone's got a record player.
You gotta get, you gotta get.
Love that ditty. Yeah. My vocal sound still gets smooth on vinyl.
They do they? Because they're not yours. This is Frankie Freeberg and the Benches, circa 1955.
What? Doug, I thought you wrote that song.
You're right.
I did?
He did write it. 56 years after the original came out.
No. I wrote the song. I wrote the song. But oh God. This is not good.
Exactly. You didn't write it. Unless, of course, you had a DeLorean with you.
No.
While we're on the topic, really, if any of you could explain to me exactly why you're eating breakfast at 9 at night.
You gotta get, Gurget. You gotta get, Gurget. You gotta get, Gurget.
I gotta ask you, man, like, how did the Groggers come to be? Like, what first initially happened? Like, how did the whole thing start?
So the Groggers. I was working at a university nearby as a janitor, and this was in Boston, and one of the physics professors put up an equation on the whiteboard, which was probably up there for about half a semester, and no one had touched it. No one had attempted to solve it. And as I was cleaning the floor, I knew I could solve it. I had that I had that confidence for the first time in my life, and I solved the equation. And the professor basically took me under his wing and helped me to really hone my skills. And that was the beginning of the band. I think that was really the inception.
I'm sorry, man. Wasn't that the plot line to Good Will Hunting?
No,
I'm pretty sure it was. That's Matt Damon's character in the movie.
I don't think that's. I'm not familiar with the movie, but no, that's not true.